long enough.
The Bible and God kind of pulled on me and said, hey, you're forgetting somebody. Why aren't you praying for yourself? But for me, I never loved myself. I didn't care about myself.
It's been a long time coming, and now I'm down on my knees and I'm begging you, please won't you help me believe she's really me.
It's never too late.
Rachel is strong,
is caring,
the leader,
is family.
I guess if I was to say one thing about my life, it would be a roller coaster. There are many things that, we all go through as people and as we journey through life that don't really make a lot of sense to us. And for me, I guess this is my story.
She is a leader at my church.
For as long as I can remember, I was sexually abused by a family member that was supposed to love me in a way that was innocent and pure. And so, since it was one of my earliest memories, I guess I just don't know
what I see in her now is that, she has a real passion for young people to help them deal with the struggles of life and to get through the day-to-day and to become better and to be the best that they can.
Anytime that somebody that's supposed to love you and love you in a right way, and they don't, when they fail you, it pretty much makes you feel like a failure. You don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself. So yeah, it definitely changed the way that I felt about myself, for sure. Yeah, I was in the 6th grade in orchestra class, and I was writing a note back and forth with a friend, wadding it up and throwing it across the room, and he would write something and throw it back, and we were using language that we shouldn't have been using and saying things that we shouldn't have even known about, really. And we got in trouble, and they took us to the counselor's office, and the counselor told me, if there was anything that I needed to tell her, that it would just stay between us. And I don't really know why. I guess it was just eating away at me, so I just kind of let it all out, what had been happening. And the counselor, that was the first person I told. She told me that I would have to go home and tell my parents. It was on a Friday, and I always walked home from school with my sister, and after school I was crying, and my sister saw me and she said, what's wrong? And I told her that I told the counselor what was going on, and she slapped me, and she told me that if I didn't go tell her that I was lying just to get out of trouble, that they were going to separate us and I wouldn't have a family anymore. So I went back to the counselor and told her that I was lying just to get out of trouble, and she told me, she saw right through it. She knew I wasn't lying, but she told me that I had to go home and tell my parents that I lied to her. I think she was just hoping that it would get it out there, and when I did, I had to tell everyone that I was lying about it, but it was the truth. Those things are not easy to talk about. That's why I hide behind a guitar, a smile. But if I don't talk about the things that I've gone through, then how would it ever help anyone else that maybe is going through the same thing I am, or I have. If I don't ever talk about it and I don't ever use it for something good, then what's the point in having even gone through it? So here I am, just me